1800s. A lot of American farmers would have had that same type of horse just because they're very reliable, they're tough, they're tall, and they can pull about 1.5 to 2 times their body weight. And if you want to get a good estimate on that, they weigh about almost 2,000 pounds. So they can pull a lot of weight. But these guys in particular, they're part thoroughbreds, so they're not entirely Percheron. So Percheron would have been maybe about an inch or two taller, maybe a little wider. Now, as you can see, we're actually doing a horse-drawn plow. Now, back in the day, you see a lot of inventions coming up, a lot of innovation, especially with the Industrial Revolution coming around, that we're taking subsistence farming, where you're farming for a living, and turning that into what we call agro-business, where you're actually working to make money. And the reason for that is because with these new inventions, you're able to resource your time better on a typical workday and get more crops in at the end of the day. Now, with more crops, you would have had a surplus or more goods than you need. So at that point, what do? You might as well sell them for money. So at this time, you're kind of seeing that transition. It's not quite there, but it's definitely starting. So that's what you would have seen in this time period. Is there any questions? Any questions?
How often do you guys sharpen that blade?
For the plow?
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't tell you. If at all, not very often. Usually what we do is we kind of use it as a wedge, so we don't really need it sharp. We just need that spike in the front, because once that digs into the ground and gets that scoop going, the side is only there to kind of give it a nice even cut. So the important part is just that front wedge. But I'm going to move out of the way here so I don't get run over. Now you can see too how this gets all turned up like this, because when you hit your next furrow, all that soil is falling into your previous one, so that's why it gets all uneven, because it's starting to fill up. And that's what the harrows use to fix that.
So this was a pre-industrial revolution?
No, this is during.
Yes, it was
during.
Yeah. This is when it was starting to come about. You're starting to see a lot of new, innovative ideas.
Okay.
You would not become hit. Might. You would want to give it a try.